I want to talk to you today, not as a founder, not as a formulator, just as a mom. If you've spent years doing the research, reading the labels, having the same conversations on repeat with a kid who has eczema, this one's for you. Because something happened this summer that I've been waiting years for, and I want to tell you about it because I think you need to hear it as much as I needed to live it. My son came home this summer with the usual mountain of laundry. He's a senior in college now. He's been living on his own for 3 years. And every summer before this one, I was the one doing the work. I researched the sunscreen. I picked the detergent. I reminded him again and again about fabric, about fragrance-free, about all of it. He'd go along with it, mostly because I asked him to. But this time, before I could even say anything about that laundry, he asked me a question. Can I look into a better detergent? That's it. That's the whole moment. And I know how small that probably sounds if you're not in this, but if you are, if you've been the one carrying this for years, you know exactly what I felt standing there. He asked. I didn't have to ask him. He also told me, completely on his own, that the moisture-wicking undershirts he'd been wearing every day weren't doing what he thought. He noticed his skin was reacting. He named it. Nobody had to point it out to him. I'm not going to pretend that moment wasn't emotional for me, because for years, and I mean years, it felt like I was the only one who cared this much, like I was nagging, like none of it was sinking in. And then, all at once, it was. So, here's what I want to say to you. If you're in the thick of it right now, maybe your kid rolls their eyes every time you mention fragrance-free. Maybe they wear the wrong fabric anyway. Maybe you feel like you're the only one thinking about their skin at all. I felt that for years, and I want you to hear this from someone on the other side of it. It sinks in. It really does. It just doesn't happen on your timeline. It happens on theirs. You don't get a warning before that day comes. There's no milestone, no big conversation where they say, okay, I get it now. It's usually something small, a question they ask you first instead of the other way around. A problem they notice on their own, a moment where you realize they've been paying attention this whole time, even when it didn't look like it. If you're doing the research right now, reading the ingredients list, thinking about the fabric, having the conversation for the 100th time, I need you to know that none of that is wasted. Even when it feels like it's going nowhere, even when they push back, even when you wonder if any of it is actually landing. It is. It's just quiet about it until suddenly it isn't. I wrote the full story down, the whole thing, the laundry, the undershirts, all of it, and I'll link it below if you want to read it. But honestly, the reason I wanted to say this on camera to you directly is because I don't think this gets said enough to parents like us. We do so much of this work quietly. We don't always get to see it pay off in real time. So, if that day hasn't come for you yet, it's coming. Keep going. It sinks in. Talk to you soon.